Hey guys, welcome to this cast. It's gonna be a long one, but we have done our part to institute lag reduction. So yeah, hopefully we can get through these games pretty fast. We're gonna see reddain in the blue pieces with the racks opening in the bottom right. Stevenator in the top left with the beast opening. He's gonna be making wolves. Second house. The fast wolf and the slightly slow raider. But reddain is a strong macro player. But he makes some strange choices and gets his bases not quite at the exact time he should. So yeah. This fight is playing out. Yeah, something. The new StarCraft patch came out, and down to 8 workers from 12. So it's similar to Little Wargame. I think that's crazy. Could have tanked with the soldier, but instead decided to send it all the way home. Supply blocked at 40. Stevenator's going up to 50 and 60 on time. And it looks like we're gonna have a split push scenario. Could have won that fight. And this army is finally gonna chase the wolves away and try and corral them back to their side of the map. And obviously reddain wants to jump a fence and go back into Steve's face, but he's actually built a lot of archers, so Steve is happy to be 5 supply behind at this point. 5 supply behind, that's really bad. And now 8 supply behind. Some workers went down, that's even worse. But reddain does not see this base. He just goes right by it. And reddain is gonna be on a defensive posture, but he's not gonna take his 4th. It's 9 minutes. It's time to take your 4th. But he wants to just get armor and an advanced workshop and 4 more archers. Those 4 archers could have been this base. And he wants to take this base now, but now it's 10 minutes. That's not exactly how the timing is supposed to play out, but I think if you're nervous and you don't want to lose, you don't want to take an early 4th and lose the game. Stevenator took an early 4th, but his saturation is not perfect. Stevenator has 24 workers and reddain has 39, so if this game continues, it's going to look like GG. But obviously, he can only mine with 33, so 24 versus 33, still really bad for Steve. reddain's way ahead. And it looks like all the extra workers, or 3 of the extra workers are in the main. Yeah, 12 workers and 14 workers. You only need 11 per mine. And there's this one building stuff. It's gonna go down, actually. But keep in mind that Steve has like 3 workers when he should have 4 workers on this mine. And that's like so efficient. So it's gonna mean that in the income tab, he's only 1,500 behind when he could be like 2,300 behind. Could be different. No snipe on this worker. Just gonna force Steve Nader to stay home, show off his whole army. That's a pretty good scout too, to see that he's like going beast and stuff. That means a 5th base is gonna be strong, mages are gonna be strong, katas are gonna be strong. I mean, beast just doesn't scale into the end game. You have to have like a lot of werewolves and mages. And even then you need katas, and it's like, well, katas, I might as well just make katas. So yeah, and reddain has only lost 1,000 resources, whereas Steve has lost 2,000. Let's see what happens. Ooh, corralling the beast army back onto his side of the map. The first 2 katas are gonna come out. And there's so many units up here. I don't know if reddain knows that he can push with those. I don't know if reddain knows he can push both sides. And if he repairs these airships, he can tank with them once again. Airships are a strong tank, especially with repair function. The cat is almost going to become like outmoded. If these archers are going to create a game-ending force, this army still has to fight this army. 3 katas out is strong, but if they keep missing, hitting their own forces, a priest. Yeah, dropping these archers into the main. The katas can't get to the main easily. Steve, oh my god. But obviously Steve is on Team A, and I support reddain on Team B, so I'm happy to see the game go into this state. But reddain's 60 supply ahead, but he does need like a 5th and 6th base. He has mined out his main. And it looks like it's gonna be GG. Too many archers. And like 5 soldiers, that's like so good. Because you don't have too many soldiers, but they can just tank like a few times and you're just good to go. That's game 1 of Steve Nader versus reddain. This might be a 2-hour, 30-minute video. Jesus Christ, that was so long. But that's with like very little lag. Maybe we'll do 3 parts. Maybe that's how we'll do it. Here we have Game 2, Stevenator versus reddain on Acadia. Reddain in the blue pieces in the bottom right, Stevenator in the red pieces in top left. Yeah, it's going to remain to be seen if Stevenator can turn this series around, maybe go for 1-2 or 2-1, being down a game, but reddain also wants to like hold out and maybe go 2-0, go up 2-0 and win the game. Reddain is fun to play with. We have sparred a few times recently. Stevenator is fun to play with. He's a cool guy. We talked the other day when I was in my hotel in San Diego, and he was like helping me relax and stuff. He was like, yeah, and I turned on the TV later that night, and I was like, yeah, Stevenator's cool, man. But Stevenator, he gets a little upset when he loses, so that's something you have to be careful of. And obviously I can't lose, so I can't just feed him wins all the time. Otherwise it'll mess with my mental, and I won't win the games that I need to win. But I wish I could feed Steve wins, because he's like, I think he has a kid and stuff and a family, so he deserves to win. I think reddain has a kid too. I don't have any kids. That's why I have time to cast. Earlier today we were trying to cast with SC2 and ICFSC. And ICFSC was being really chill and stuff, and I think he was ready to do the whole cast, but thing was there was too much lag from sharing my screen over Discord, so it didn't work out. But we are going to see, it's very special because we don't get that many guests on this channel, so we are going to see a very special episode of videos on this channel coming soon with ICFSC doing a video, so it's going to be really cool. We're going to see his insight from all his years of SC2. People call him SC2, I found out. I was like, I didn't know what to call him. He has the Raider rallied to the Raiders, so it's an interesting decision, because I always found that I didn't like to do that. I like to just rally it to like the map somewhere, like here, basically. But now there's 5 wolves out. reddain didn't get the damage he needed to do, so he's gonna be way worse off. Okay, now he's doing the damage he needs to do. I spoke too soon. If he kills 3 wolves here, he's gonna get 1, 2. It's too obvious. You have to like take the half hit. 2. If we look at the units lost, now 2 wolves dead. 3. Oh, somehow it split wrong. Going again? Raiders are like so abusive, man. It's mean-spirited what these raiders can do to these wolves. But wolves too are really abusive in a different way, but not when there are raiders out. It's different when there's raiders out on the map. You can't even do anything with your wolves. You have to keep your wolves at home and just cry like a baby, like, oh my god, how do I survive this onslaught? They just tap me and run away. I assume like in the lore of the game they're like heavily knifing really quickly I don't know how they like heavily knife someone for 40 damage that quick, because you can see like the archer, it obviously does like 10 damage or 11 damage or whatever, but it's like shooting a small arrow. So somehow he manages to do so much more damage than that with such a quick knife. So they must be like very strong actually. But they kind of look like chuds. Raiders kind of look like chuds. Like when he turns around, you can see they look kind of cool from this angle, but when they turn towards you, they just look like total chuds. Like you could see right there for a sec. Kind of funny. Kind of dumb. That was a big commit for the wolf he had already caught. Is this gonna be a GG here? Right dude here? If this is GG here, I swear, STG. Oh, he's gonna go for the wolf. The Raiders are gonna have free reign to hit. Flash again and it could be GG. He just needs one more fight like that and it'll be the end of the game. Come on, one more soldier. Soldier goes down. He needs to split off his raider. There he goes. Oh, wait, no, it's still in the control group. Go hit the workers. Stevenator still taking his third. That is some halfy level commitment to the econ. Taking like a secret third when the Raiders are going to be up in his natural, like ending the game, and he's going to block. He's going to do the partial wall. Oh my god, he's going to make the tower. No second worker to make the tower here. Reddain took his third in the meanwhile. Made an army in the meanwhile. He needs to push with this army and end the game. Is he not gonna spot it? Oh my god, he thinks that he's on 2 base. That's so nice. Ooh, making another red raider. But if we look at the units tab, there's only 9 wolves out versus 8 archers, 3 soldiers. Even worker count this game, so Stevenator has got that much together suddenly. He's gonna overcommit. You just can't be losing units like this. Reddain is pulling Stevenator apart. Doomed to die. Wants to turn around and get another hit, but it is killed first. Last hit. Last hit. Oh my god, Stevenator successfully sneaking this base. Successfully Maynarding to the snuck base. Wait, we don't know about that. He's gonna find that much. He's gonna see the tower. These towers are setting Stevenator behind. It could be a push scenario. The reddain doesn't know that there's nothing on this side of the map. Steve following the raiders with his whole army. I mean, you want to corral the raiders back to their side of the map, but when you just lose that much. But again, Steve only down 10 supply. Yeah, I feel like Steve's gonna be in my comments like upset that I was saying that he had a bad game or whatever. But like, I don't know. Stevenator is cool though. But yeah, this is looking really bad for him, so I'm worried. Because I want him to do well. So yeah, 4 racks. We don't have Weird Rat on our team, so there's no one like encouraging us to go 3 base 6 racks all in. Reddain with the earlier 4th base, that's more on time. Realized I wasn't at 16 times. It's not going to make too much of a difference as we get this far into the game. I guess I wanted to see what was going to happen. The Raider's suddenly taking a ton of damage. I can't believe I wasn't on 16 times. But that was a crazy early game, so I guess we got to see that. It's only like 2 times speed once you get past like 5 minutes because there's so much lag on the replay function. Could be my computer. I'm looking to get a new computer soon, so I'm thinking getting like a Lenovo Legion 7i, and once I get that, it could be really good and way easier to run these 16 times speed replay function and stuff. Is 4 times gonna be faster? Yeah. Oh god. Now Stevenator only down... Oh, he's losing units like crazy somewhere? Here. Now he's down 30 supply. Oh yeah, these archers put in work. Steve, not so comfortable with the map. Doesn't know where to take his 4th base on this map. It is very difficult to take a 4th base on this map. But on Light Shades, he was obviously comfortable and he was able to take his 4th base very quickly. I feel like that's the strength of this low supply scenario, is you can like still take a quick 4th base, and if they don't do that, then you're like ahead somehow, and you have a shoo-in back into the game. These little fights all going in reddain's favor. Dang, must be so stressful as Steve. A few units picked off for reddain that he could have held on to. It's gonna be this archer ball, this archer death ball. Some soldiers are gonna walk across the map. The army that was kept at home, very important. Gonna walk along this right side path. Steve's on 3 base. Looks like his third base is gonna fall and it's gonna be GG. Yeah, Steve is really good though, so I'm surprised this went so bad for him. Obviously, reddain is, he might have a higher rank on StarCraft 2, and that might have a lot to do with how this went. Oh, well, maybe Steve was cold and didn't get enough games in. So nice of these guys. They're so nice to each other. And that's going to be GG on that series. reddain goes up 2-0 versus Stevenator. Crazy games. Okay, spawning in the top left, we have Marea. Spawning in the bottom right, we have garitos. Garitos. Oh, I just gotta crave some garitos. Marea is too deadly. Marea with the brutal. Team A always coming with the brutal 2-dens. So mean-spirited. He's gonna see the third wolf. He's gonna know it's 2-den. He's gonna have to drop a tower. There's no way. That's gonna go. He's gonna make the base. He's gonna pull one worker. This is too many wolves. This is too many wolves. Garitos, no. But Marea is good. Oh, he did it? Crazy. Dub stepping back and forth. Ah, the workers are gonna go down. But the raiders are still alive. If we go based off what we saw last game, then it seems like completely good for garitos. Yeah. Marea taking his third base behind that. Marea took his first, then his third base. Oh no, garitos making soldiers. Team B, why? The double flash. Discovering there's not enough energy, but they might have been able to roost there. Gary, I guess I call him Gary. Gary is 38 supply behind. This house is gonna finish, and he's gonna bump up to 36 supply. Needs to start the next house and stuff. But we're gonna see that there might be a turnaround possible. Maybe the game can go differently game 2. This appears to be over. But it is going to continue since, I mean, no, it's these, I mean, snakes are weak, but they're that many. Okay, the wolves come in. I was like, what is this push? Just snakes? It's not. It's gonna go really badly. Gonna get up all the way in the main. Garitos not gonna GG out until a very late point. Then he's gonna leave immediately. No counter GG time. That's game one, and that went really bad for Garitos. I believe this to be... I hope this is in the right order, because I believe this to be game two. Apparently, I mean, if you're in the Discord, you can see that this was 3 games, so apparently something different happened, and it happened in this game, game 2. So we're gonna see something crazy happen here, because Marea going for a 2-den again. What? Oh, it's gonna be a held 2-den scenario. Oh, Marea gets caught in the main. And... what? Okay. Well, it was definitely best of 3, not best of 5. So I don't know why they played 3 games. Garitos, GG's out. Oh, he must have won on a different... This must be out of order. So... Garitos gonna lose game 2 and lose the series with that. But they did play a 3rd game on Fishers. So we're gonna see what happened in that game. This must have been game 2 or game 1. Oh, I see. This might have been game 1 actually, since Marea decided to change everything up and go for those 2-dens. So perhaps Garitos won game 1 and Marea won games 2 and 3 with 2-den. It's gonna be a 2-racks from Garitos. Garitos knows his 2-racks, that's crazy. The archer goes down, the raiders go down. Healing raiders. Has to get something done with hurt raiders. The tower. Maria's bird coming out. I'm wondering if this is a best of, they thought it was a best of 5 scenario. That's what happened. Maria's up 12 supply. 8 supply. Sees the house. Garitos with the, he knows this map, going for the ninja double expand. So I guess that's what happened. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm doing so bad today. This is just... Yeah, there's 2 stacks on the bottom side and 1 stack on the top side. That's a lot of archers. That's literally a lot of archers. Maria doesn't know about the double base possibilities because you have this double base, you have this double base, you have this double base, and you have this double base. So there's a lot of chances to like get expanded mining. And you can also put your castle here and mine from this mine and also mine like long distance from this mine. So you only put like 4 workers on it and it's still pretty good. Garitos with the quick reflexes. Garitos with both double bases going to be getting ahead in income. Marea opting for 3 base. Yeah, I don't know why Marea would opt to play on this map if they don't like know about the options, or maybe they do know about the options, or it was just like, bam, I don't want to play most of these maps. And they did play on Ravaged, so obviously Marea was playing some maps that they are very comfortable with. It's funny, if you look at Maria's bio, they have very whimsical, something about sniffing glue, so I don't know if they like drugs. Or if they just like sniffing glue and that's not like a drug to them. But I just think that's cool. Both double bases. Oh god. Oh, that's a lot of archers. The slower 3rd base too, so Garitos on 5 base. I'm gonna split the archers. Why? What happened? Was there a baneling? Burrowed banelings? I'm trying to see where all the archers went. I don't know why he's splitting them up like this. This is like really scary for me. I would be like getting caught out. As Light VIP says, I can't say what he says. He says like, quote unquote, caught with their pants down. That's what he says all the time. He's like, ooh, Poppy. And then he says that, and then he's like, that they lost to a push because they were out on the map or something. I think it's funny. No way, so Garitos, the macro player, I assume this was game 1 since Marea decided to then both games after. But as Happy says, the tower sets you so far behind. The double armories, both players with archer range. That's so cap to me. I don't get archer range until like way later than this. Or like maybe around, I would just be starting it at the 13-minute mark. But 13 minutes in is like late and stuff. Garitos! Use your archers. He's gonna stutter step forward. Both players have +1. Right? No, Marea has +2 attack. 4 base. Oh, there was a push here? I didn't even see that. Marea almost killing Garitos's double base in the bottom right. Garitos taking a double base in the top left. This army micro is so... It's like so scary for me, just watching these units get microed and stuff. Now abusing the choke. Just now. Oh, down to 3 base. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. 7 versus 3. The fight at both locations. Oh no. $42 workers to 47. 22 archers to 1 raider and 31 archers. This is coming in. Oh, he did get +1 armor. I was like, why is this doing so little damage? Marea about to finish +3 attack. I wish it showed you up here which attack it was. Like it could say a 3 here in the top right of the box. Again, looking to snipe this base. Looks like could be successful. Suicide attempt. Long distance mining. Marea, just afford your 4th. Take a double base. It's Fishers, the map with 4 double bases, or 6, depending on how you look at it. The forge gonna go down, but +3 attack still out. +2, +1 for the blue pieces. Versus, as I said, +3 for the red pieces. Taking both of these bases in this manner. Marea being so annoying. I think they're upset that they're behind. I would be upset, but obviously I'm rooting for Garitos. Go Team B. Garitos. The main is mined out. The workers pulled from their position. Doesn't want to take a bad fight, just killing buildings. Marea oversupply by 8, 108 out of 100. Garitos with the 50 supply advantage. He's maxed out. He knows he has to get something done when he can. So annoying how I was forced to show it out of order. That's why you put like game 1, game 2, etc. in the title. The saturation's still bad from Garitos. He didn't have proper saturation on this mine. Some soldiers finally being made. That's crazy. Have to switch off of archers after this long. The buildings, the contain going up, continuing. Marea being choked out. There's no way for him to take any bases. The house goes down. He's oversupply again. As garitos, I would obviously death ball and just push into his production. But this dual prong approach is also good. It makes for an interesting watch, certainly. But Marea always seems to have more, you being like 20, 30 supply down somewhere. More somewhere. 30 supply down. Gonna be chased all the way into the production. Another house gonna go down. I would say this is overly careful. Oh my god, what a game. That was a fucking crazy game. I dropped the F word. I feel bad now. But that was so crazy because Marea was just doing his mostest, but Garitos was just like, no, I'm gonna take all the bases. That was so crazy. GG to Garitos, GG to Marea. Obviously, that was the one game Gary won, and Marea took the other two games with 2 down at the very start of the game. So, yeah. Marea versus Garitos 1-2 in favor of Marea. Reddain versus Steve 2-0 in favor of Reddain. We're gonna cast the next game in just a moment. Okay, guys, I am back. I think I'm gonna do one more series and then we're gonna end video. This next one is pretty short. Shorter than that crazy series. Yeah, shame that it was out of order. They could have put it in order for us. If they weren't gonna say. TDR, ICFSC. Oh wait, actually I don't know what happened. It could have been a long series. I saw some games earlier this day, but not this. I wasn't able to spec this game itself, actually. Reddain. Macro reddain. The advanced workshop. This is such a scary place to be as Beast, because you just think the cata drop comes in and the game is over. But TDR doesn't have a strong cata drop, so I think ICFSC is actually kind of confident to continue from this sort of position. The mech into Beast, I don't know if I like this. I would just say go Beast. I don't know why you would go mech into Beast and not Beast into mech. It feels like a very stylistic. Mech is very stylistic in this game. TDR taking a convincing fight, but he still has a lot of ICFSC's third coming up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. These ballista are gonna be denying. Black powder has not been researched. Three gats and a wolf. 4 wolves and a cata. It's inclusive at least. I like that. Oh, these units not gonna see each other. Ships in the night. TDR wants to deny the 4th. He's scouting all over, like, where is he gonna take this 4th? It's gonna be here. TDR has a lot of units here, so his base is gonna be here. Everyone's taking their 4th. Everyone's getting beast upgrades. It was a wild time in the 60s, I'll tell you that much. Double upgrades for ICFSC. TDR happy to defend with his mech opener. This wolf gonna die. Gonna die. The split push coming out. Everyone wants to split push and not look like a noob in these games. But the death ball is the heart of how you win at these games in reality, so... Oh, this gonna get taken out. Oh, the juke! The juke is crazy! That was funny, man. The snake's coming in. The katas are gonna be exposed. This is like TDR, a big part of TDR's army. And he's lost it. I'm rooting for our team captain TDR, so he's gonna. I'm really hoping he does well, because I'm not gonna spoil this series, and I really hope he does well, and I really hope that ICFSC does well too. But obviously, the hope would be that ICFSC would lose. The +1 attack for the katas so that they two-shot workers. There's not going to be any worker armor this game because the beast units. Kata's going down at the cost of a lot of ICFSC's army. The scouting. He wanted to deny this base, but TDR is actually really good. I forgot I had played TDR and discovered that he was good. Because for some reason when I was playing with him, I was looking at his play and I thought he was pretty bad. So actually I have to reverse that thought and be like, oh yeah, TDR is good. But ICFSC apparently also good. So yeah, don't want to box any units into the corner. That would be bad. ICFSC's 5th base going to be contested. He's gonna be like shit and make 2 towers at the other base. These workers didn't need to be lost. Army versus army. I guess TDR just likes this opener, but he doesn't go for the kata drops, so it's like kata drops would be really good. I need a beer, yo. But actually, I had some store beer from 7-Eleven. Obviously, 7-Eleven doesn't keep their stuff very fresh at all. But I had some 7-Eleven beer, and I didn't have the best time. Like, I had like 7 beers one day, and it made me feel really bad. So, that sort of has kept me from drinking as much, which is good. I mean, and then I just felt so slow and I couldn't get any of the stuff I wanted to get done when I was having those beers, so it really hindered my like progress on a bunch of the snakes double tanking, and now the wolves are still there and the snakes get to heal. That's like such a strange part, because you would think I don't want my snakes to take damage, but then like if you get it just right and they take just a little bit of damage, then they don't even die, and it's like, and the wolves are still there to tank again. So you have to think about it. Dragons are good. I'm gonna die in here. Yeah, man. Just kidding. TDR's third gonna go down, and he's gonna GG out. Crazy game, 1802. Crazy game. I actually had not seen that. For some reason, I was there that day, so I thought I had seen that, but I had not. Yeah, very interesting. Let's see how long we've been going for. Oh, already an hour, so we are gonna end after this game. But we are gonna finish tonight, but apparently it's gonna take like 2.5 hours. Really unfortunate. TDR going for 2 den. Oh, sorry. TDR going for 1 den. ICFSC going for 2 den. TDR obviously has the boar wolves. The base gonna come down. Oh, macro 2 den. I see. Yeah, macro 2 den is strong. I should do that more often. But is the push gonna come out? I don't know what ICFSC was doing. 2 wolves on the loose. Now 3. Gonna lose 1, I guess. The scout. Here we go with this scout. There we go. Ooh, this situation where you're taking this base, so grimdank creepy. So grimdank creepy, taking this base on this map. It just feels like bottom left is so in such a bad position compared to top right. This TDR gonna push. Hope for some worker kills. It's gonna get cleaned up. Grimdank. He's on 3 base. Down 15 supply versus beast, so not the worst situation. Catter drop. TDR is gonna catter drop. But I had for some reason thought that his catter drop would be easily held off or something. He is gonna make 1 shot all the way to the worker line. Ooh, damages a lot of workers, but he can't get the kills. There's no priest for ICFSC, so these 4 red workers are gonna continue to be that injured, I guess. The airship gonna... the empty airship gonna fly in for a scout. I don't wanna talk. If you don't feel happy. Boo 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 boo. Doo 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 doo. Oh, at the 4th base, cancelled? He canceled everything? You have to try to hold sometimes. It's like, why would you cancel? But all of these wolves are gonna come in, and maybe that's why. Oh my god. I don't know about the split push. I would have deathballed in this scenario, but it is gonna succeed. Oh, he baits the kata shots onto the own workers. I would run that wolf into the worker line and try and kill all his own workers. He almost did. He literally almost did by accident. By accident, the first base is gonna go down with 1400 in the gold. And literally crazy sieges. ICFSC is really good. He's like completely completing this siege mission where he has to get like way deep under enemy lines with towers and katas. This is crazy. It's like, and he's dodging the kata shots. This is like James Bond First Light type thing. I'm gonna fight that. I'm gonna want to kill the upgrade. But the army is the priority because the army can actually just kill all the units and then you have nothing. Baiting the kata shots ever so slightly. 2 base versus just 3 base. Oh, TDR. ICFSC has 0 workers. TDR killed all of ICFSC's workers. ICFSC has to get something done right now. ICFSC notices and realizes that the Dark Realm killed all his workers. It looks like the end, but for who? No, the TDR wins, right? Or ICFSC has a big army. He's gonna remake workers. He's gonna come in here and, oh my god, the kata doing so much friendly fire. He doesn't need to mine again. There's only 1 kata. Now he can get... That siege was crazy. Back up to 15 workers from... Oh, sorry, he had some workers. I thought he had 0. He might have had 0, but I didn't see it was on the right side. Where did they go, though? Now he has 15, so maybe he had some. He definitely had some. Oh, that's my internet. Come on, ya boy. I thought he was down to 0 workers. Maybe he was. What the hell? Oh, this is lag from the game. Usually I don't experience this. Castle gonna go down. 1200 in this mine. Okay, the lag, that was just lag from the game apparently. A full healthy cata drop. Jeez, TDR is so good with cata drop. I mean, he waits until like the end of the game and he can't hold his bases apparently. But he's like so good. Same thing happens down to like 20-ish hit points. Ooh. I can't believe he's doing this good. This game is so crazy. I can't believe I missed the drop too. I'm gonna have to go back on my own time. Yeah, it appears that ICFSC was literally down to 0 workers. So strong showing from TDR. Now, ICFSC doesn't want to deal with this shit anymore. He's gonna make dragons, and that's gonna be his drop defense. Maybe a ballista would have been good since he had airships. TDR doing so good, but like he just can't get these bases up. Finale. I think he meant to say finally. ICFSC says the funniest stuff because his English is not that good, and it's so funny because his Spanish is so good. Like I see why, but it's like so. It's just like, no, finally, not finale. Maybe, I guess he probably meant to say finale. That would be more polite. Let's look at the units lost. 50 workers lost versus 70. 50 workers lost versus 70. 70 workers lost. 48 wolves, 38 snakes versus 34 wolves, 22 katas, 8 airships. That is crazy. Alright, that was my cast for today. We're going to do the second cast today so we can get part 3, but this is going to be Proleague 9 week 1 part 2. With these 3 series, and then the last 4 series will be cast later tonight after I upload this video. Alright, thanks so much for watching. Bye, guys. But crazy games all across the board.